Creating your first video? Go to artlist.io and get high quality music and sound effects for it.
Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.
Welcome to Thursday Live with Coach Deborah. I'm super excited to have you here with us today. Our theme for October is reaching for the goal. We should always have aspirations to want to do different things in life. And so the only way we can do that is if we go after them. Those are our goals, and we want to reach those. So that is the theme. As we get started here, hi, how are you? As we get started here today, make sure that you like, share, and comment. Make sure that you are a part of the Build Your Best Life Facebook page, so like that one. Also, on WhatsApp, we have a Build Your Best Life page, so make sure that you follow us there as well, and subscribe to our YouTube page. We want to make sure that wherever you are, whatever Wi-Fi or application you're using, that you're able to get our content. And as you know, the content never goes away. You can view, review, share as many times as you want. So make sure that you do that. We appreciate it. Well, today, I'm going to share with you on my topic of Goal 1. Goal 1. So what's the most important goal that everyone should have? That's Goal 1. Wait for it. What is that? Love yourself. I cannot say that enough. And I know people wonder every time I talk about this, why is she saying love yourself? Everybody loves themselves. Well, no, everybody does not love themselves. So I think it is essential that we talk about it from time to time to emphasize and have people to understand that they need to love themselves. If you don't love yourself, you need to prioritize and make this your number one goal, your critical goal. And let's just stay right there for a minute. Talking about loving yourself. Chances are if you don't love yourself, then you don't respect yourself. You let others use you as a doormat. What anyone else says about you, you consider, oh, they can see me, they know, and it is so. You don't care about your appearance, regardless of where you're going. It's just like, what it is, what it is. It doesn't matter. Nobody's really going to see me. They just look at me and they see through me. So it doesn't matter. You may have what some people call the I didn't have a father syndrome. So because you didn't have a father growing up, you feel some type of way. Or it could be she let them or him abuse me syndrome. There are some people that have been in abusive relationships right in their own homes while their parent saw or didn't see what was going on, but needless to say, they didn't do anything. That's been dragging around. You've been carrying that around with you, lugging around with you like a ball and chain. Or it could be, I watched my mother allow herself to be disrespected syndrome. So from that, I grew up feeling a certain type of way. If my mom didn't care how people treated her, why should I care? Guess what? If you have any of those things going on, you can't stay there. Male, female, young person, mother with a son, you can't stay there. Your life will not be at its fullest until you can recognize what's going on, why it's there, why you feel that way, and then begin to get rid of those feelings. So that disappointment, that abuse, that negative talk, you got to get rid of it. I'll talk about it later, but you cannot let that weigh you down. You cannot carry that around with you for the rest of your life, because these are some of the things that make people not love themselves. Now, as I was thinking about this topic, and like I said, it's an essential topic. It's critical that everybody love themselves. I was thinking about what is something that would resonate with people that they could do quickly to make a change. And what I came up with was an affirmation. And the affirmations are really, really big to some people, other people not so much. Some people, they hear the word, but they don't really try to focus on what does that mean? What is it? But it is positive statements about yourself. Positive statements about yourself. So you write those affirmations, you say those affirmations every day. You can start out saying them first thing in the morning before you get out of the bed, or once you get dressed, you look in the mirror and you say them, but they will begin to get ingrained into your DNA. Because again, these are positive things about you, why you are important, why you are unique. So I'm just going to give you a couple examples of something that you could say in an affirmation. Okay. On this day, I take Deborah to be what I need to build my best life. I vow to love myself. So what is that saying? That's saying I'm going to love myself. It doesn't matter who around me doesn't, or who act like they don't. I'm going to love myself. That should make you smile and want to go out there and be your best. I will hold my head high in good times and bad. So we all know that things happen. Life happens. Some days are at 100 at their best. Some days you feel like you're at a zero. You don't have any fuel to make you go not 1 centimeter further. You're just stuck. You don't know where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. But in all those situations, you're still breathing. You probably still have your eyesight, your hearing, your limbs. Oh, hey, that's enough. I can hold my head up. It may not be, today may not be as good as yesterday was, but hey, I can hold my head up and be proud of who I am because I made it. I will learn to overcome obstacles. Again, we know things are going to happen. Some things we don't like, some things better than others, but you can overcome obstacles. So I know that I'm going to overcome obstacles. That means that you're not going to get somewhere and stay stuck. You're not going to get down on the floor and be a doormat for somebody and just stay there and let person after person just walk all over you. You're not going to do it. So state it. Hey, I will learn to overcome obstacles. I will communicate pitfalls and obstacles, not holding them inside. So those things that happen, let them go. Let them out. Yeah, somebody abused you, but guess what? They're happy-go-lucky. They don't give you a second thought. They did what they wanted to do. And you're the one that's miserable. So you've got to find out, what can I do to remove that hurt, that anguish from my body so that I can go on and be my best. You have to do that. I will manage my inner circle. How many of you know that there are people that tee-hee and pat you on the back and, oh, you my bro? They're not there for you. They're jealous of you. They don't like you. They will say negative things, anything to pull you down, but it's you that allow them to be around you. So make a vow, an affirmation. From this day forward, I will manage my inner circle. And that includes relatives. If you have a relative that's always talking down to you, always saying something negative, hey, you can love them from afar. They're your family. You can't get rid of them, but you can love them from afar. So I'm going to manage my friends. I'm going to manage my relatives. I'm going to manage my associates. That could be people that I work with, people that I go to school with, people that are in my organization, people even at your church. How many know that everybody at church, not a Christian, everybody's not trying to live the right way. Everybody's not being obedient. So you have to manage that circle and you'll feel so much better, because when you see somebody coming and you've managed that circle, so those people that you don't want, they know not to come to you because you're going to turn around and go the other way. So when you see someone coming to you, you know it's going to be something positive. And that will make you feel so much better. And then I will develop myself. You cannot get better if you don't try to get better. So I will do those things that will help me to overcome different things, to learn more, to reach my goals, to learn things that I didn't even know I didn't know. Because, sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So, but I am going to begin to develop myself. And so those are just a few affirmations. I am beautiful. I love myself. I know that I am unique. I know that I am smart. I know that I'm a math genius. Whatever is positive and you know it to be so, add it to your affirmations and say them often. And that is a great place to start. But that's not an end all. You got to do some other things. So I want to go back to, earlier, and I was talking about why sometimes people get into that place of not loving themselves. What put them in that place in the first place? Because, of course, you weren't born that way. So I talked about a couple things. Hurt or disappointment. So did someone hurt you? Did you try to be friends with someone only to find out that they were spreading gossip about you and saying things that weren't even true? I have my own friends. They always calling me or coming to my house. I don't want them to be my friend. Why did they do that? Well, if that person didn't want you in their circle, they had the right not to have you in that circle. But why tee-hee in your face, allow you to be in their space, and they didn't want you around? And then when you found out from someone else, that was hurtful because you were being genuine. You wanted to be their friend. You really liked them. But stuff like that can hurt. And, every now and then I can think about some things way in the past, like 48 years ago. Oh, you say, oh, I want to be your baby's godmother. And then somebody else say, you need to stop her from coming to your house because she just can't. Oh, I went to see that baby. He is so ugly. Really? So everybody that, again, is in your space and in your face is not there for you. Don't. They're just there. So what can you do? You've been hurt. Just think about it. Okay, so I was being genuine. They didn't want me in their space. They're not there anymore. Everything I did came from my heart. I found out how they felt, and we're not in that space anymore. So it's okay. Go forward. You didn't do anything wrong. So why you keep reflecting on, oh, that just hurt so bad. So now I don't want any friends. You're not even being a friend to yourself. Let that go. God, that was a distant thing in my past. It's gone. Those people are not around anymore. I know I didn't do anything wrong. I just wanted to be a friend. So help me to move on and find true friends. Let them go. Just say you were abused physically or mentally, and it impacted you. It made you feel like, Minister Carol has that book, The Power of Words. Words hurt. And even if it was verbal abuse, for somebody to say, get out of my face. I don't want you around. Every time I see you, I see your dad. Just move, go. Now, how do you feel? Well, they didn't love my dad. And from those words, they didn't love me. So I guess I don't matter. Why should I love myself? And guess what? God doesn't make mistakes. God created you. He used your parents, the mother, the father, as a vessel. But he's your father and he created you. And he doesn't make mistakes. So you are somebody. You are somebody to be loved. All those things they said, make them out of a lie. They said you would never amount to anything. Show them. You're smart. You're intelligent. You can own your own business. You can be a CEO. You can be a CFO. You can own your own food truck. You can own your own restaurant. You can be in marketing. You can be anything you want to be. You can even be a physician. You can be a lawyer. Show them what you said wasn't true. But don't let what they said weigh you down. That you pulling it around everywhere you go. You still got that ball and chain going with you everywhere. Let it go. They are the ones that had the issue, had the problem. So whatever they did, in Jesus' name, I rebuke it. I forgive them. Maybe they didn't know any better, but I forgive them. And you have to forgive them so you can go on. So do that. But love yourself. Know your Father created you and you are somebody. You don't love yourself because you saw how your mother allowed others to disrespect her. Men and women, they walked over her, did all sorts of things, came when they wanted to, left when they wanted to. weren't nice to her, called her all types of names. So if my mother allowed people to do that, I guess that was right. So all these years when people were nasty to you, said nasty things or mean to you, you just let it go because you thought it's okay. It's not okay. You have to first respect yourself. Then you demand respect from other people. Someone call you out of your name, that's not my name. My name is Deborah. If you can't call me Deborah, bye. I'd rather you not call me anything, so bye. You have to dismiss people. It's okay to dismiss people. Let them know that you're not playing a game with them. You are sincere. Bye. Don't need you, don't want you. Have it your way, you gone. But as long as you allow people to do you a certain type way, they'll continue to do it. You can't buy friends. So you share your lunch, your lunch money. You always, this person pretend they don't have, and you're buying them lunch. And even when you get in adulthood, you always want to buy somebody lunch. Oh, let's go to lunch. Oh, I got it. You can get a habit sometime, but you don't have it all the time. And you may have it, but you don't, excuse me, you don't allow them to take you down that road where they are expecting, so every time you say, hey, let's go to lunch, they like, okay, because they know what you buying. Oh, if you want to buy sometime and they buy sometime, fine. Other than that, you buy your lunch and I buy my lunch, but we can go together. But don't let people take advantage of you. You are important. You are loved. You are somebody. So don't do that. Excuse me. Many, when Dad walked out, oh my goodness, he left because of me. He didn't like me. I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't cute enough. I wasn't handsome enough. He left. It was all my fault. And sometimes you'll be told that, but he left because that was his choice. And sometimes in relationships, when people are married, or they may not have been married, but let's just say they're married, sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay. But when a dad and a mom split, that should have no impact on the children. You're still my child. If I can't have 50-50 custody for some reason, for something I've done, whatever I can have, I'm going to have that with you. If it's where we visit and somebody has to be there, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to still attend your games. I'm still going to help you with your homework. I'm still going to help you with your problems. I'm just a phone call away. Call me. If it's not my week or weekend to have you, give me a call. But when Dad walks out, he is a low life if he just walks out and never turns and looks back and reaches out a hand for you. He has a problem. You don't. But then say, hey, maybe I'm better off with them. If they have that type mentality that they walk out on their own child, never call, never give me a dime, never see how I'm doing in school, never want to be there for my special occasions, I don't need them. It's okay. I forgive them. God bless them. There'll be other people in your life. It can be a cousin, a neighbor, a mentor, someone else that really, really cares about you. A lot of people will step up. There's someone assigned to assist you in every area of your life. Someone else will step up. So you don't not love yourself because of what your dad or your mom did. Because it was, yes, and I'm not bashing dads. Sometimes moms leave as well. So it's the same scenario. You are important. You have to love yourself. You don't try to figure out what was going on with them. And it may have been a situation where they were into drugs or alcohol or whatever, and they weren't good for you, so they couldn't be around you. But still, if they had a way to support you or help support you, they should have done that. But hey, it is what it is. You can't stay there. You can't stay there. You got to get up, brush yourself off. I can do better. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I got this. I can do it. And go ahead. You know, sometimes you was like, I don't understand. My grandparents raised me. Everybody talk about their moms and my dad and their dads. And when I have events at school or whatever, here are my grandparents. They're so old, but they're there. It doesn't matter what age they are. They are there for you. And guess what? Again, God doesn't make mistakes. Maybe your mom or your dad were not equipped to take care of you. Now look at yourself in the mirror. Do you have clothes? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food to eat? Do you have the books that you need? Do you have lunch every day? Do you have transportation to get where you need to be? Well, granny and grandpa got it, right? Maybe your parents didn't have that. And God knows what's best all the time. So at a period in your life, he may have had to take you away. Your parents would have been taking you down with them, right? He didn't want you there. So he placed you somewhere where you could continue to go up, 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 while your parents are going the other way. So don't think, negatively as, oh, everybody else has their mom and dad, but I got my grandparents. Hey, you have somebody. There are some people, now think about it. Think about it. Aren't there a lot of people that don't have anybody that representing them? You have special events, special days, and they look around. Sometimes they just stop looking around because nobody ever comes to support them. You have someone to support you that loves you. So what? You are special. You are special. So you should feel love. My grandparents raised their children, and now they are raising me. They make me feel so special. They could be off traveling the world. They could have gotten an RV and just drove around everywhere. They could be going different places, visiting different relatives, joining different organizations and having fun. But they put their lives on hold to spend time and raise me. They have to be special people, and I must be special too, that they would do that. Wow. How amazing is that? Hey, that makes you the special one. Not those that got parents coming. You are extra special. So think about it that way. So all those things that you've had that went on in your past, and you've been pulling them around with you, lugging them around, and it's been pulling you down, let them go. Find you some equipment and cut those chains. Get rid of them. Be free. Know that you are unique. You're not a mistake. You're loved by God. You should love yourself. And there are others that love you. And sometimes we might, even when we get older, we fall in love with people that don't love us back. We can only control ourselves. And everything happens in God's timing. He's in control and he knows what's best for us. So sometimes if we stop and wait and think and ask him questions, we'll understand that. So please, 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 if you don't do anything else, if you fall into this category of not loving yourself or not being particularly happy with yourself, think about what I've said today. Get you some quiet time and look at it again. Oh my goodness. That really touched home. I can feel it. Or if there's someone that you think, hey, I need to share this with my girl. She always let men just talk to her any kind of way. And I know where she came from, but this will help her. I am going to share this with her. Please share, share, share. That's what it's all about. If one person reaches out and helps someone, that's another person that's being helped. That is what I want. I want to help people all over the world. Our young men, but the residue from what I am focusing on for young men, that can help many others as well. So please share, share, share. And I do thank you for tuning in today. Make sure that you visit my website, which is www.buildyourbestlife.org, www.buildyourbestlife.org. On there, you can see the services that I offer. I am a life coach, so I do consulting, life coaching. I'm a speaker. I do webinar speaking as well. I wrote a book, Build Your Best Life. It is about your life, your actions, and your credibility, overcoming obstacles to build your best life. It's a great book. It will help you whatever phase of your life you're in, whatever your position, your profession. It's a great read. It makes a great gift. So if you go on my website and order your autographed copy, I will get it to you quickly. As well, if you prefer the Kindle version, you can visit Amazon.com and get the Kindle version. Also on my website, you can read my blogs that come out each Monday at 10 a.m. You can see my calendar of events, those events that we have. In about a month and a half, our 4th event for the year, our Grateful Conference, is going to be here, and I can't wait. There are so many people that look forward to that Grateful Conference, so I hope you will join us this year. So check it out on our calendar. And then as well, you can click on the icons on the home page, and it will take you directly to my Build Your Best Life Facebook page and YouTube page and Twitter. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Please visit us Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Saturday Morning Live. The topic this Saturday is going to be modeling gets results. Modeling gets results. So please, please, please join us. And again, thank you so much for tuning in today, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to join us. And so that makes me exceedingly happy. And thank you so much for all of your support, your prayers, your monetary gifts. Coming on as speakers and supporting. I really appreciate everything that you do. So again, thank you so very much. But I will be looking forward to seeing you on Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. I know you can hear I got something going on, and I call the doctor's office and they say there's so many people that this is going on. I don't know what it is, but be safe out there. I love you. Bye-bye.